Hey guys, C-Play Gaming here, and we just jumped right into this video right here. This is a 64-3 Assault MOAB on the map dome, and I'm using the UMP with rapid fire and extended mags. And I cut out my first death because a kid rushed up to A, and he only killed me, and my teammates wound up killing him right after he killed me, so I just cut that part out. So I wanted to show in this video a little because it is a domination game and was a little long, but I'm using my favorite class setup, which is a UMP with rapid fire and extended mags. It's a really good class to use. There's a little recoil on the gun. I think I've mentioned it in the past or something, but the gun is really good, it's really easy to use, and it's really powerful. The most powerful SMG close range, so in close range situations, it's really easy to win one gunfight or multiple gunfights. But like I said, I get 64 kills, 3 deaths, and I do wind up getting the assault MOAB. And there's a little struggle in this game because I do wind up running out of ammo quite a few times, and I think that was also part of the video that I cut out, but that doesn't really matter. But what I want to talk about is Xbox versus PlayStation and this whole big controversy and things like that, because I have both the consoles, and me and my friends, we were talking about it a few nights ago, I think it was, and pretty much only me and one other person had a say in it because we own both consoles. Actually, there were 3 of us in total that owned both consoles, but we just kept going back and forth saying which was easier. We weren't fighting about consoles, but which was easier to do better at. And we were bringing up points like KD, controller, and players, and things like that. And honestly, the controller is my biggest issue. Plus, the lag on PlayStation is a lot worse. Maybe it's because I don't have it as good internet where I have my PlayStation set up or something like that. But lag on PlayStation is a lot more a lot worse, I guess I should say, than on Xbox. I don't know why, it's just a lot worse. Bullets don't seem to register, and on Xbox they seem to register a lot more, but honestly they don't register that well on Xbox either. The other point was controller. Whatever controller you're used to is probably the console you're going to do better on, despite anything else. If you've been playing PlayStation, if you had a PlayStation 2 before you had a PlayStation, you're probably going to prefer the PlayStation 3 controller just because of that reason. I did have a PlayStation 2, but it was broken, and I never really used it, and then I got the Xbox, and what I had before that was a Wii, so once I got the Xbox, that was my console, I learned the controller, and with the PlayStation, I find the controller a little hard to use, but not that bad. I get used to it. My aims here and there's a little off, and if I ever play and would record myself, I would look a little unnatural, like not solid movements, I guess you would call it, as if it were on the Xbox. Another point we brought up was KD. We were trying to say who had a better KD on what console. On Xbox, I had a 1.5 KD when the game first came out, learning all the new things. Now I have above a 2, a 2 point something, like 2.15, something around there KD, because I learned the maps, learned the guns, and I have 80,000 plus kills, or around 80,000 kills. And on PlayStation, when we were talking about it, I also had a 1.5 KD with only around 1,000 kills. Maybe a couple hundred more than 1,000, around there. And after tonight of playing, I raised it up to 1.6, but altogether, KD doesn't really matter, but that was one of the things we were trying to base it off of, on which console was easier. But in all honesty, I could raise that up if I really wanted to, because at the beginning of PlayStation, when I started playing Call of Duty, because I got it for PlayStation, I was resorting to using snipers and shotguns and things like that, and in all honesty, I have below 1 KDs with the shotguns and snipers in that game, thanks to Elite for telling me that. But with the assault rifles and SMGs, I can hold over 1, even a 2 sometimes, so that's good. And also, one other thing I forgot to mention about the gameplay, I'm running Predator Missile, AH6, and Pavlo with Hardline to get the kill streaks earlier and to get the 2 assists equal a kill, things like that. And right here, this is where I have to pick up the first gun, and this is a Scar L with a noob tube. And I do get a kill with the noob tube, but that's the rule of gameplay. If you pick up a gun with a noob tube, you're allowed to use it. That's at least what me and my friends say and other people say. So that's what I go by if I wind up picking up a gun with a noob tube. But going back to the Xbox versus PlayStation, another big factor is the people you play. When I was playing PlayStation before, right when I got on, almost everyone I play with likes to camp for whatever reason. Maybe it's just because I'm a low level. I'm only level 50 something around there. And right there, that was the kill with the noob tube. I just thought that was funny, but I'm only around level 55, 56, something like that. And other people I play with are not that good. The sitting in corners, I have FMG9s, and for whatever reason, every now and then I get into a full lobby of colored clan tags, and they usually wind up rage quitting because I'm not the average level 56, because from Xbox I have a knowledge of the game, knowledge of guns, and knowledge of routes and stuff like that, so it's pretty funny hearing them rage, hearing them yell, and things like that, so that's another thing. Also, teammates, sorry if I'm breathing into my mic, kind of hit it by accident. Another thing is teammates. If you have good teammates, bad teammates, that will also play a role. If you don't have teammates that are helping you play the objective and control the map, then you're also not going to do as well, and that could reflect anything else. But in the end, I really don't think there's any comparison. I think that preference and controller is the biggest factor in this. Controller is part of preference. If you like the controller, if that's what you've been playing, then you prefer that, and you would rather use that. And right here, I then have to pick up FMG9s, and I didn't even want to use them, so I switched back to the UMP. And right there, I get the MOAB. It was a little longer, but then again, it was with Assault, and I didn't have Scavengers, so the guns issue is kind of there. So this gameplay is wrapping up. I'm just going to cut to the end, and I hope you guys enjoyed, and I really don't think there should be conflict between PlayStation and Xbox. It's what you prefer, and as always, my name's CPlay Gaming. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and see you guys later.